Hi everybody, this is my first ASMR video. We will see how this goes. I thought I would just see really what this is like. I'm not sure if I will do soft-spoken or if I will whisper. We'll probably do a good mix of both just to test it out. But for our first video, I thought I could go through some of my N64 games and controllers. I recently moved, not recently, about a year and a half, all over, across the country, and I only brought sort of the essentials, so naturally, N64 and some games came with me, which I've had since, when did this come out? I don't know, probably like around 96. A lot of the games are from then, or that's when I remember starting to play them. Yeah, but I don't have all of the games that I used to play, just sort of brought my favorites. And I've got some attachments and things that go with the console. Perhaps I'll go through that first. Let's see. I hope this angle isn't too terrible. Is this? Oh, well that'll be. This is perhaps. We can go up a little higher so you can see what we're looking at. As you can see here, it's a trimmer pack. I'm actually not sure if this is Nintendo brand. I don't think it is, actually. I've got a lot of weird off-brand things for the console. My brother and I primarily were the ones that played it. My sister would play if forced, but she didn't play it as much as we did, and we used to go to a game shop when we had been good and deserved to go, and never bought the like on-brand stuff. I think I have two very weird controllers that I've never seen anyone else have, but I think it's because they're not actually Nintendo brand. If they are, perhaps I just have some sort of rare item. I don't think that's the case, but yeah, so this little doohickey would fit into the memory card slot of your N64 controller, and it would basically give you rumble, or I guess vibrations. This is trimmer. I've never really heard of it as that. But I actually do not like tremor or rumble on controllers. I know a lot of people do. A lot of people really like it. It, to me, sometimes can take away from the surprise of an upcoming boss battle when all of a sudden your controller starts vibrating. My brother loves it, hence we got the little pad thing here to give it to the N64. Yeah, I don't really use this very often, just because it's like very heavy for how little it is, and it makes the controller slightly weighed differently, but also I don't particularly enjoy the rumble aspect. The good thing about it, though, is that if, let's say, you do enjoy this, you could stick your memory card. I have carved my initials into that as a kid. Sorry. The memory card can just sort of not. Oh man, so stuck. I would never use it. Typically, I have it, but I rarely, very rarely use it. I have 4 controllers, one of which is plugged in currently, and then I have 2 very bizarre looking ones, which I'll show you in a moment, but then I just have this sort of infamous or famous regular gray one. We used to fight over this as a kid as to who got to use it. It was very much the player 1 card in or controller in my house. It's pretty beat up. It's not like this isn't quite set in there as it should be. It played a lot of Mario Party, which, if anyone remembers, there's a specific minigame in Mario Party where you have to sort of circle your hand around the joystick and basically ruin the integrity of the controller to do it. I still love Mario Party. That's the game that's currently in my console, so I don't have it here right now, but yeah, it definitely did not keep the controller in good condition. But nothing too fancy for that. I know a lot of people have a lot of opinions on the controller, and did people like it? Did they not? I think it's probably the craziest controller, but also I don't mind it, and I think the Wii controller very much steals a lot from this, which there were good and bad things about it. I mostly like it. I know a lot of people that don't like it at all, but I don't mind it. Alright, now this is the off-brand controller. I'm trying not to make too much racket as I bring it into screen. This is called the Superpad 64. I don't know if you can see that. Man, I gotta get a different angle to do this in. Superpad 64. It is definitely not an actual Nintendo brand, I don't think. I think we might have bought it with that Rumble Pack. I'm not exactly sure. It's, I used to think it was very clunky and pretty uncomfortable to play with in comparison. It's just so much thicker than the original controller. I mean, just from a grip standpoint, that's a lot more that you're having to deal with. It used to be whoever had to play with these two was basically odd man out. It just really is not, or I didn't think it was a very good controller. I'm pretty sure these were really cheap. However, this is like easily now a amazing joystick. It's seated differently. I don't know. I think it's more well made and withstood the test of gameplay. I mean, we had this basically the same amount as the gray controller, and the gray one broke down way faster. However, now I do like this controller. I think I don't necessarily need the longer side bits if I'm going to use these. I prefer it to almost be like a regular like Super Nintendo controller like it is here. I don't like the longer ends. I still don't particularly care for how thick it is because I have very tiny hands, and yeah, this is definitely not not your normal controller, but definitely one that I, over time, have learned to like. So those are the two types of controllers that I have, and then I'll just sort of briefly go through some of the games that I have, as mentioned before, and which is currently in my console. I have Mario Party 3 with the aforementioned terrible game for the joystick. I am a fan of that game. It's very fun, especially with people. I've never beaten the story mode, so that's a goal of mine. First game is GoldenEye. Iconic. Proximity mines are always what I end up using in this game, largely because it's so funny when people forget they're there and then they just explode. I have also exploded myself many a time. Half the fun, I suppose. Then we have, ooh, my battery's dying. Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. I would say this is probably my favorite Zelda game. Also used to scare the shit out of me as a kid. So, I recently did a replay through of this, and there's some pretty freaky parts. But, great, iconic game. This one, I don't think you can really tell, but oh, maybe you can. It's got like the holographic cover, which we thought we were hot shit to have that when we were young. Then we have Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, another classic. I actually don't know if I ever beat this one. I know I got close, but it's on my list to replay it through. I just haven't found the time. I've been getting distracted. I recently was replaying Final Fantasy X and really got lost in it, so I didn't get to any of my older games, but this is one for future me to eventually replay. Gotta do it. Smash Brothers, I would say arguably the game I've played the most on the N64. This was really just the greatest game. Arguably my favorite fighting game. I do love Tekken. Tekken is hard to beat. I love Tekken. But this is easily the best for multiplayer. And yeah, I really hated the single player version, largely because that master hand, I hate the master hand. I'm just never quite up to snuff, but amazing game. If you're gonna play one game on the N64, I picked this one. Pokemon Stadium. We didn't have this until, oh man, I think this game came out 97. Yeah, this is 96, 97 maybe. I don't think I had this until maybe like 2002. Like we were not a Pokemon family. I was a Digimon person. I'm sorry. I know. Attack me. I know. But we got it and basically just got it for the multiplayer. I don't have the, I believe it's just regular Game Boy game that's supposed to go with it, which I have heard you need in order to beat the game. So we just had it for the randomized games, and it's really fun, again, in multiplayer, but I don't think I'll ever be able to beat this without the sort of transfer version. Is it worth it for me to get the Game Boy version and transfer Pokemon? I don't know at this point. Again, because I don't have any nostalgia for Pokemon the way a lot of people do. Now, I have a Digimon game for the PlayStation 1. I have a lot of nostalgia about that and would probably buy every attachment for it. So I understand people that do get super into this. And then last, but certainly not least, Mario Kart 64. This is a pretty beat up, I mean, you can see that it's had, I don't know even what's on it. It's like marker in the corner, my god, terrible care. easily one of my favorite Mario games, and just one of my favorite drinking games, basically. That was a lot of, in college, what my friends and I would do. It was a Mario Kart drinking game where you can't drink and drive. Have you ever played that? I'm sure you have. I mean, obviously, it's not a unknown game, but if your party is ever boring, pull out Mario Kart. Everyone will get jazzed as hell. Yeah, and then, as I said before, have Mario Party 3, which is currently in my N64, with my nicer controller and the other crazy super bad controller. If any of you have that controller, do tell me, because I have never seen anyone who also has that, and I would love to know if my family just got some weird off-brand, because A, that would be hilarious, but B, it's also like a really decent controller. I don't know, this is it really for this video. I don't have anything else to say, really. This is definitely more of a quality test, and hopefully next time, I mean, this is clearly a terrible angle. I mean, you can't even see all the games, but next time I will know a little bit better about what we're doing, and perhaps I can get a better spot to film in. But if you liked this, if you liked the whispering or the soft-spoken better, do let me know. If you have any, man, I would say requests, but what would you even know to request? I've done this one video, so it's not exactly indicative of what this channel will be like. But I do love video games. This is only one console that I have. I'm a PlayStation person, so I do have a lot of PlayStation games as well. I could do other collection things, and I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out as we go along together, but we're closing in on about 20 minutes here. A few minutes off. I don't even know if I can upload this because it's so long, but thank you for checking it out. Leave a comment if you have any criticisms or advice. I'd love to hear it. I'm just using the onboard mic for my camera, so it's not anything super fancy here. I'm kind of a fan of the white noise that sometimes happens when regular onboard mics pick up. Sometimes when ASMR videos are too tailored, I don't get ASMR from them. So let me know what you think. If you guys feel the same way, I feel like I've just rehashed the same thing for a while, so